god. With their special guest, Mr. TDSDarthWage, and of course my friend Michael, or Cub
Guess
200. There is a lot of news to talk about now.
Really?
Definitely a lot of music week.
A lot of
Do
news.
tell.
In terms of Star Wars, of course.
Yeah, we're talking about Star Wars, not YouTube.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, not
Oh man, oh trust me, I'm all for Star Wars. I'm ready for this shit.
But I received a transmission from someone from the Epic system. It turns out that our old pal and friend Epic 2302 is leaving the community.
Hey man, what can I say? I sent my Death Star over there.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's tough.
That's tough, Chief. That's a big oof. That's just like...
I'm pretty sure they'll say I sent somebody to make him do that too.
I'm just gonna tell you straight up, I'm leaving the community.
Because you know I hire assassins, you know I hire hitmen, you know
in this video right here, he literally says that people just send me death threats, say they're gonna come to my house. I'm like, bro, it's your fault for giving out your address, you dumb idiot.
Yeah. Like what the fuck? What did you think was gonna happen, dumbass?
Jesus. Alright, first let's get this started. I don't know, I think Mr. Wage, sir, you are yeah, you're the host of this party. So, instead of, just press like I think it's...
Oh yeah, the ready button, right?
No, not the ready button. Change this to squads, please, not creative. Because we're gonna just...
You know, I have no idea what I'm doing on this shit. Like, really?
What is it on Xbox? Because for us it's square.
There, it says creative and it says ready. Which one do I click?
Well, creative.
Okay.
And then it'll show you... Yeah, it'll show you different
Squads?
modes. Yep.
Alright, so we're doing squads, right?
Yep.
Okay, squads. There we go. Squad is done. It says squads fill and ready. Which one?
Not filled. There should be a thing where it says like don't fill. This is the...
I don't see where it says don't fill this. I see
like
squads fill and ready.
So what you do, you press on the squads again, and then it would say like don't fill, and you just press that, and then you just press accept.
Okay, we'll try this. I don't see where it says don't fill. I just see there's accept, but
Here, you want... Actually, you can give the host to us, actually. You just click on one of our names, and you could just give us, like, the host. So I could just...
okay.
Looks like I'm in charge now.
You gotta forgive me, you know I don't play this shit like that. I mean, alright.
Me neither, dude. I suck at this game.
Me neither, even though you have, like,
there
the
you
new
go.
skin.
It has been done.
Alright.
You are now the host.
Okay, there we go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get this bread. Let's get... Okay, now, since we're loading in, we could actually talk about Epic. Now... Oh my god. Oof. Just a big oof, dude. Honestly. That's a rip in the chat for my guy. Like, F in the chat. I hope he gets to, like... He's gonna respawn. He ran out of lives, dude. He had 3 lives, and he wasted them all.
I mean, I did say epic failure.
We're going all black.
I don't care.
I don't care. Well, it's like the only person I have is this guy. So let me just...
But, yeah, so ready or
Yeah, just ready.
Okay, ready.
I love how, like, everyone hates me in the community. I'm like, bro, damn, everyone is
You
just...
know, you know, it's so funny how he talks about everybody hates him in the community. I guess he was disregarding his subscribers. I mean, like, from what I saw in the comment section on that shit, you know, all of them were begging him to stay, fuck all the haters, blah, 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 and he's saying nobody in the community likes him. I mean, is that any more way to say fuck your subscribers?
He got all the way. He's like almost to 1,000, or like, is he at 1,000? I haven't seen his subscribers.
He's
Oh, we're in the so we can't hear him. But
I mean, I really don't get why he's leaving. I mean, you gotta realize this is YouTube, and that kind of bullshit comes with the territory. You know, like, for real, you're always gonna get some motherfuckers that don't like you.
he had
That's gonna talk shit about you, that's gonna hate you and make up shit on you, and I mean, you name it.
well, he has
YouTube, man.
he has 536
this-
subscribers. Jesus.
And he better realize, man, that when it comes to YouTube, you gotta realize this is an online community. Motherfuckers are gonna say whatever the hell they want to say.
Damn.
You know, that's just how this shit is. You know, me at first when I first started YouTube, that used to bother the shit out of me. But over time, I just realized that these motherfuckers are gonna say what they want to say because they know they can get away with it.
I love it how he's so... Oh, I think he just lost a like. There's a 18 like on him. Now he just got like 17. Oh my god. Yeah, but I want to read one of his comments, bro. Just everyone's don't leave the buddy, ignore him, ignore everybody basically.
Like, I love how he's saying that nobody likes him. I mean, and he went through his comments and shit. He actually replied to a few of them, but, you know, I'm still here saying, you know, like, how the fuck you gonna say nobody likes you when people are there begging you to stay? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Michael. There's the double pumps back. You have to shoot, reload, and then switch. Shit. Well, not for this gun. He's just...
I like in this. I like in this game. Yeah, I know. I wish I could too, but you already know I'm on the Xbox, so.
Dude, we need
Oh, by the way.
Yeah?
Oh, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. It's alright.
Oh, by the way, on the specs, I know that new Xbox is probably about to win.
The new
Some
Xbox?
of that shit got leaked today.
Wait, really?
Hell yeah. Motherfuckers are gonna be using Navi. They're gonna have like 8-core processor in that shit. You know, with 6 to 12 multi-threading. You know, and it's gonna be 4K 60 FPS. And
Jesus,
I also found out the leak about the PS5 was fake.
The PS5 is fake. Well,
Yeah, the
funny.
leak, the specs for it. I found out the leak was fake. You know, there were people over there leaving posts talking about. Oh shit, I'm getting shot at. People leaving the stupid ass posts talking about the new PS5 is gonna run at 250 fucking frames per second. I'm like, bitch, on what system? On what platform? Jesus. Because nah, man, fucking high-end PCs struggle with that. There ain't no way that the damn PS5's gonna fuck with that. But yeah.
Oh, I guess we can just leave the lobby now. Just return to the lobby.
Why are you leaving? Why are we leaving the lobby?
because we're just gonna be spectating. Yeah, we're just gonna be spectating people. We died. We all died.
Oh, me? I was, like I said, I wasn't here to do anything, but this.
Yeah, but it's.
But,
Yeah,
you know, hell, we could let, or
This-
we could either leave or
let's just
let
leave.
them play and we still do the talking.
Well, my friend already left, so we might as well just go back to the lobby. So.
Alright, so just leave match.
Yep. I mean, not leave match, but return to lobby. Damn. Damn. You know,
Because, well, to be honest, I've never really considered Epic a topic of Star Wars, to be honest with you, because I know he's not a real fan of Star Wars. I know, for one, I could tell by how he played, I could tell by the shit he said. The motherfucker didn't know shit about Star Wars. The only thing he knew was Kylo Ren. And I'm sorry, but Kylo Ren is not fucking Star Wars.
Kylo Ren is.
Speaking of
Kylo
that,
Ren, it's not Kylo Ren, it's Krylo Ren. Little fucking emo bitch.
Speaking of that, what did you say?
speaking of that, what about episode 9?
Fuck that.
Episode 9, I'm hoping, I've got high hopes for that shit because they really needed to turn it around because that Last Jedi was more like the last excuse. Yeah, that was the last excuse to be called a Star Wars movie. But 9, I heard, and it has been confirmed that they went to George Lucas for some advice on a few things. So that gave me a bit of a, well, not to be a knockoff, I guess you could say my last hope.
I mean, that means to me, they really did fuck up. They still haven't decided the title, and there's still no trailer news about anything.
I feel
Well,
like they.
the trailer got, I saw that, the trailer actually got delayed.
I feel like the
it's-
trailer is probably gonna be released during the Super Bowl. Like, it's just like little teaser, like what they did with Solo. They actually did like a only little thing. They might do it for the Super Bowl. If they don't, then
Maybe, hopefully, maybe. Surprise
just-
trailer will be nice.
yeah.
But, I mean, before we even discuss 9, you really got to discuss the previous ones before you go into 9. So,
I think the sequel sucked. I mean, Force Awakens was okay. The Last Jedi was just like, you know.
yeah, I'll be honest, I could tolerate Force Awakens, but whenever The Last Jedi came out, from beginning to end, for me, that was just a huge what the fuck moment. Alright? I mean, I could literally pick.
It's pretty sad that every time he's in the loading screen, like if it gets to the loading screen, he can't talk. So.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm in all being serious with this. Whenever I say this, it had more in common with Spaceballs than it did Star Wars. And I know that sounds funny, but bruh, I'm trying to tell you, it had more in common with Spaceballs than it did Star Wars. And I'll go in. First of all, I want to go into the story. All right, you in Spaceballs, right? There's a character named what? Lone Star, right?
Lone Star.
Alright,
And then
so
there's
that's Lone
his-
Star. Alright, so here's the thing. Rey, right? Alright, she don't know her parents. You know, she don't know them at all. The only thing that she found out through Kylo Ren, which I think was a lie, is that, I'm hoping it's a lie, is that her parents were space junkers, but then again, he told her to search her feelings and she'll know it's true, and she never sensed any deception at that point, so I don't know. But anyway, getting to the point of the tie-in with Spaceballs, right? Okay, so we got
Lone Star never
Rose
knew his
Tico's-
parents.
We got Rose Tico's necklace, right?
That's
Alright.
that's Lone Star's necklace, basically. If you're
Alright,
trying.
well, hold on. No.
Sorry.
Ray didn't know her parents. Lone Star didn't know who his parents were. The whole fucking thing, even this even ties into the Han Solo movie. This even ties into that to put them together. And I know those are two separate timelines, but you gotta work with me here on where I'm getting at. Alright, so she didn't know her parents. Lone Star didn't know his. The only thing that Lone Star had to remember his parents by was this medallion or necklace, right? And Rose Tico, let's see, the only thing she has to remember her sister by was that medallion or necklace of her sister that died whenever they dropped them bombs that obviously defied the laws of gravity. You know, because in the beginning of The Last Jedi, they're dropping these bombs on, what was the name of that big ass ship again?
Dreadnought.
The Juggernaut. Or the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought. Yeah, so they're above the ship. We know there's no fucking gravity in space.
Oh, shit.
Right? And these fucking bombs are somehow in free fall. There's nothing rocket propelling them. There's nothing air pressuring them or nothing. They press a button, the hatch opens, and the damn bombs just start falling like there's gravity. And I'm like, how the fuck are these bombs falling in outer space onto the Dreadnought?
You know what's pretty, you know what's pretty funny is that everyone, like when it first came out, everyone was all like trying to like assume that it was just because it was like, oh shit, there's like a bigger force, because it's like the only closest thing that's big that has gravity towards it, so it's bring it towards. But then the book also says the bombs are magnetic. Like there's a book out there that are like just for kids, and it says they're magnetic.
So the bombs are magnetic. Why didn't they stick to the fucking wall from the hatch they were being released from?
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, because when I first saw that, I was because there's like a little.
Because magnetic means it becomes pulled to metal. So how the fuck did they ever leave the hatch to begin with? If it's a giant magnet.
Well, if you look at it, she would activate it before it like dropped. No, never mind. I don't know, because that's what I was wondering. What the hell?
You know, that story is so bullshit. You're trying to figure out a way for it to make sense.
It's like, honestly,
I know he thinks it's good, but I think it's terrible. He defends The Last Jedi. I freaking hate it.
It defies the laws of a magnet.
We can go on all day with this. What about the land scene and the suctioning out?
No. We're gonna go from scene to scene. All right.
Oh.
All right. So the beginning, we already discussed about how the bombs made no sense. Now, what happened after that? It went to what, like Kylo? Well, first of all, Poe Dameron. All right. Oh, no. We ain't done yet. We ain't past the first scene yet. We gotta discuss Poe Dameron now. Okay. So, I'm in question of why the Resistance is scared of the fucking Dreadnought. If Poe Dameron can go in by himself and damn near single-handedly destroy half the fucking ship's defenses by himself. He went in there. Alright, first of all, I gotta ask, does this fucking Dreadnought have shields? I mean, we got the Resistance's ship with shields. There's the damn Dreadnought and all them are shooting the fuck out of the shield system on the Resistance's team, but you're telling me this big-ass ship, this ship with these motherfuckers that obviously have an infinite budget, you know, you're telling me they couldn't put no shields, and you're telling me that one fucking pilot went in and destroyed almost their entire sentry turret defense system by himself? And then, you know, you're seeing the commander. He's over there getting all pissed, and they send them pilots out after the fact that they're just watching in awe that, you know, this one pilot is going over there destroying all the shit on their ship. I'm like, why is anybody scared of this Dreadnought?
Exactly.
What?
see, that's what I was. See, what I was wondering too. Why was it aimed at the planet when the escape people are like literally right in front of them? When I rewatched it, like it's just no. It's aimed at the planet and they're charging it up. But why couldn't they just aim it right at the people?
Yeah, it's stupid. I mean,
oh my god.
Yeah. And then
Jeez, I need to turn it down.
And then what happened next? Oh yeah, Kylo getting to the next scene. Whenever Kylo went down to that planet on. Well, first of all, I gotta ask, and this goes back to Force Awakens in comparison to The Last Jedi. Why is it Kylo throughout the whole fucking movie never used his freeze ability?
What the hell does it say?
A freeze? There's, oh my god, there's so many things he could have done.
Like, this is the introduction to a new force power that has not been seen on screen yet. Well, it's actually an old force power. If nobody ever knows anything about the Old Republic, they would know that Kylo is actually using force stasis on in The Force Awakens, where he's freezing people in place and freezing blaster shots in midair. That's force stasis. It was a light side power. But anyway, in Last Jedi, he never fucking used it once, and he's supposed to be the one using this shit because of Force Awakens. But in The Last Jedi, the movie where he's supposed to have his training completed and all this shit, you know, because at the end of Force Awakens it said Snoke told him that it was time to complete his training and all kinds of shit, but yet in the Last Jedi he seemed more of a bitch than he was in the previous one.
We gotta keep in mind that The Last Jedi, it looks like when like the start of the movie, because they're just about leaving, so I don't think he actually even completed his training because Snoke died like almost like a few hours after they destroyed the Starkiller base.
It doesn't matter though. He used the freeze power in the first 5 minutes of his own screen time.
But we're not talking about the freeze power. We're talking about Kylo Ren.
The first 5 minutes of the sequels, I think he was pretty good with using that force power, but yet and still, they had that intense matchup between those bodyguards. I don't even know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
No, that wasn't even intense. That was garbage. Alright, you know, it doesn't even make sense in Force Awakens that Rey was able to beat Kylo to begin with a lightsaber. She had never even fucking touched one. She had no knowledge of how to fucking use one. This is how garbage Kylo was in lightsaber combat. For one, he got hit by fucking Finn. Finn don't even know, he's a soldier, I get that, but he's not trained in lightsaber combat or none of that shit. And he's all of a sudden, you know, fighting Kylo, who's been trained by Luke Skywalker and fucking Snoke. And you're telling me Finn still gets a hit on him? With a lightsaber? What? And then, to add to the embarrassment, you know, Rey, who has never even held a lightsaber, don't even know how to use it, didn't even know what the fuck it was, managed to whoop his ass in Force Awakens and lightsaber combat.
So there was no time jump between the two episodes, right?
Right.
So how the hell did Finn just sweat off a lightsaber through the spine?
Exactly. Yeah, no, he didn't go through his spine. He drug it up his entire spine. He should be dead.
He split in half, basically.
We're talking about a weapon that can melt metal doors.
I can't.
Yeah, and you're telling me that wasn't tough enough to cut him in half from the middle up? No,
weak ass lightsaber. He got nerfed. He got nerfed from EA. EA nerfed his lightsaber.
EA made Last Jedi.
EA made the Last Jedi.
You know what? I take that back. You know what? I gotta say it, and I know it's gonna sound bad, but even EA did a better job on the lightsaber combat than the Last Jedi did.
No, dude, EA made it. I feel like EA's campaign with Kylo Ren in it was better than the Last Jedi Kylo Ren.
I've been saving the campaign for after all the characters come out. But anyway, you know, you look at not only that, even Snoke jumped on fucking Kylo's ass and said damn near the same thing I just said, actually. He was like, I've completed your training, all this and that, and and you were bested by a girl who has never even held a lightsaber. Take that ridiculous helmet off of your face.
See, I love it. I love it how okay, so when Ryan Johnson was like he actually commented talking about the lightning of kind of like Snoke. He's saying like, well, lightning needs to find a fast way to travel to. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said like he was trying to make that kind of realistic. Like that means like look at everything else. Everything else is not even like what the hell? Like of course the magnetic bombs, and then like lightning traveling towards the ground to come back up and hit someone. I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, before you even get into that, you got to discuss what happened in Force Awakens that was even more dumb than that. And that's for the simple fact Rey has no training on how to use the Force. She has no knowledge of the Force at all. She has nothing. Right? Literally nothing. She's just super Force sensitive, right?
Sorry.
So how in the fuck is she able to resist Kylo's knowledge drain ability? Whenever, you know, he has the ability to extract the knowledge out of people's brain.
The Force is female.
No, and that's the most bullshit I've ever heard in my life too. See, I hate Kathleen Kennedy for what she tried to do there with that bullshit. That actually had more meaning behind it than what most people think. You know, because the very definition of the Force is the Force lives in all living beings. That's literally why they call it the fucking living Force.
I agree with that.
Yeah, she literally tried to make it sound like Star Wars does not have a very diverse amount of characters, you know, like female characters. I'm sorry, but I could damn near name 35 right off the top.
And then the famous broom scream at the end of the movie.
And then they want to talk about what happened to all the great fucking female characters. There ain't that many good female characters. Blame Disney, motherfucker. They're the one who made half of the fucking characters no longer canon.
True.
You gotta blame them for that. Where the fuck is Mara Jade? That's supposed to be Luke's wife.
It's cool because that was actually she was assassin from the Emperor, and then she fell in love with Luke. That was so badass. I was like, oh shit, that's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, and then I thought it was going to be. I thought Rey was honestly at first gonna be the daughter the daughter of Luke and Mara Jade.
I think everyone thought that.
Mara Jade is like non-existent in this fucking movie.
What? TDS, you can go to that house on your right. Oh wait, no, it's already in the storm.
But anyway, like I was saying, Mara Jade is like not even spoke of in this shit. Like Luke, he's just like on this abandoned island, you know.
No, go back outside. Go back outside.
I'm not worried about this.
Yeah, he's not caring about the game. He just
Yeah, I'm not here to play this shit.
Oh, okay, alright.
But no, like I was saying, he's on this island, right? He's on this fucking, it's supposed to be an old training ground for Jedi or something like that. And that's another thing that also ties into Spaceballs, was Lone Star literally went from all that shit that was going on in that movie, and they end up on this abandoned location, which turned into a training ground, which was the training ground for yogurt. To learn how to use the Schwartz.
The Schwartz. I can see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Right. But no, I'm just like looking at how many things that they have in common with that fucking movie. Okay, let's see. Both of them, like I said, don't know their parents, and then they find out some shit. All right, the medallion. They both end up going to this isolated location where they come across a hermit to learn how to use the Force or the Schwartz, and then later on, they both in both movies have to end up finding a way to get these plans to shut down the defenses of a system on a ship to eventually lead up to a final showdown or a confrontation between them and the main villain. Gee, Why does that sound so familiar? Because in The Last Jedi, if I'm not mistaken, they were trying to get a hold of this this alien chick who was bald-headed. I forgot her name.
Maz.
But anyway, yeah, her. And so they ended up having to go to this guy who's a prisoner currently, who's apparently like a hacker or something. He knows how to get the codes. And that was the very same thing they had to do on Spaceballs, was get some codes to shut and go aboard this ship and shut down the defenses. The same thing that happened in Last Jedi. I'm like, what the fuck?
21? Hell yeah. Shit, I won.
You know, but anyway, moving on from all of that. Okay, so you gotta consider all the shit that she's able to do with nothing. She fucking beat Luke in a fight.
I was kind of sad. I almost cried. I was like, what the fuck?
No, because I
Fell to his knees. That's kind of sad.
no,
she
when I
put Luke on his ass.
when I first saw that, dude, I was just like, come on, Luke, you got this. Fucking gets, she fucking grabs, like, force grabs a lightsaber. I'm like, what a bitch. I'm like, honestly.
People were talking about, people tried to use that lame-ass excuse, oh, if you saw how he was fighting at the beginning of the fight, he was just toying with it. I'm like, yeah, he was at the beginning, and then she fucking overwhelmed his ass and put him on his ass.
I just, like, really? Like, come on. It made Luke, like, look less powerful than what he was. I was like, god damn it.
And not only that, if you actually look at the timeline, she's supposed to get training from Luke. She literally got like 3 lessons. And I know they fast forwarded a little bit in time, you know, in the movie. You know, like they're jumping from scene to scene. So she was only out there for like maybe a month at most, a couple weeks. And you're telling me this bitch is already lifting half a fucking mountain with one hand?
14.
If you remember The Last Jedi, it was her who was lifting all them boulders. Right?
Yep.
You remember that shit?
Yep.
How the fuck is she lifting all this shit? She ain't hardly had any training. From what I remember, it took Jedi years to learn how to do all of this and that, and to master the Force and learn the Force and how to use it and how to control it and all this. She learns it in a couple weeks.
It's weird. You know what? I feel like they're making the ever since Disney bought out the Force, like bought out not the Force. Basically bought out like when Disney bought out Lucasfilms. I feel like the Force, they don't know what to do with the Force. Like they don't know how to, like, they don't know how to explain it.
Because they don't know shit about it. You know, I don't get why they didn't turn to George Lucas after they fucked him.
Yeah, if I was
$4 billion for that. That was dumb on George Lucas's part. He could have got more out of him than that. I mean, but honestly, George Lucas, he literally, when he did that, he said fuck the fans. He said fuck everybody. And I don't blame him. I really don't. Because nobody appreciated his ass when he was around. But whenever he left and Disney took over it, everybody's like, oh, I wish George Lucas would come back. Why did he leave? Well, let's see. Whenever you look at the prequels, what happened? Oh, Phantom Menace. Everybody bitched and complained. Episode 2 came out. Everybody bitched and complained. Episode...
Yeah, I kind of agree on that. That's what I was talking about. Everyone just reminds me of when X died. Number 1 fan. And number 1 fan.
I'll just give it to somebody else. Who, you know, let's see them do better. If they can do better, okay, I got my money.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. And I don't blame him. If to be getting that kind of criticism for, you know, for one, Star Wars, the shit George Lucas did was truly amazing and required so much thought For one, he created entire star systems, entire galaxies, a light, a dark, a what's right, what's wrong, morals, family, you know, fucking weapons, to all these vehicles, to all these weapons, to all these planets, to all the species that's on them, you name it. He came up with the shit. And everybody's acting like he's just you know, I'm just there like, wow, some ungrateful motherfuckers.
15.
Really? I mean, I ain't gonna bullshit. I don't even think I would be able to sit down and do all that.
Yeah. What's weird, after... like,
go ahead.
After... Dude, Legends was like so good, because I feel like they did so much, and then after they did that, it's just now they have to rebuild the whole franchise, basically. Because, like...
I mean, yeah, I love Legends. Hell, I've got the damn Darth Plagueis book.
Oof. That's cool.
You know, I was fixing to go buy the Darth Bane books and all that stuff, but then they were like, oh, nope.
Alright.
Yeah.
Texted you.
What?
I texted you.
Oh, okay.
Like, there was so much material that they could have used, and I guarantee you, dude, if they're gonna save this franchise, they're gonna have to dig back into the fucking Legends to save this shit. Because, I'll be honest with you, this new direction of the dark side is fucking garbage. The Sith was so much better than that. They had a purpose, they had a goal, they had tradition, you know, like, they were more powerful. I mean, I don't give a fuck what nobody says about this garbage ass Snoke shit. Snoke, you know, how the fuck are they gonna talk about Snoke? The motherfucker, in comparison to Palpatine, Palpatine ruled the galaxy for 30 years. This motherfucker ruled the galaxy for 30 seconds.
Oof. Oof.
I still don't even know what their main goal is to this day. Like, I don't know what the First Order goal is. Like, why?
Nothing. It's literally just to blow shit up.
It's funny because
They have there's nothing to take over.
I love it how it shows how Palpatine, like in the prequels and the original trilogy, well, in the prequels it shows how Palpatine became the power. Even in the Clone Wars series too, it shows how he became the power.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, the damn rebellion, all that shit's already defeated, correct? They're basically struggling just to survive now. What's left to take over?
The galaxy.
I mean, really, you've already got it. The Resistance is not an army. The Resistance don't have enough fucking people.
Yeah.
There's nothing there to take over. These motherfuckers are criminals at this point. You look at how many people the First Order have. They got armies.
They got
armies of low IQ motherfuckers.
Low IQ. I love it how even in a game, General Grievous says to a original First Order stormtrooper, "You have training, poor training." General Grievous just like says that on the top. Like even in a game, they have like bad shooting, like bad aiming. It's funny. It's really funny.
General Grievous in Battlefront 2 says the most truest shit I've ever heard in any game. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Exactly. I love it when he says that. I actually love that.
I do too, because it's true.
It is true when you're playing with randoms.
Anytime you go in with people you don't know in Battlefront 2, you're surrounded by dumbasses.
Even if you know them too.
Well, I ain't gonna say that about the boys I play with, but you know, like.
I know, right, yeah. Michael? Right, Michael? Yeah. Yeah. When I need your help, boys, you're never there, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When I need you, you're never there, right? Yeah. Teamwork, am I right?
Yeah. Me and Monica do a lot of duos.
Even though he likes to play music and get me copyright strikes, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
But nah, man, like, no, this. I mean, I liked what they were trying to introduce with The Last Jedi. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they were trying to go into the direction of the Grey Jedi. I think that's where they were trying to go with it, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they epically failed.
Yeah, no pun intended.
Epic.
But anyway, yeah, they did fail on that shit. You know, because whenever Rey was in her training, he was talking about feel the light, feel life, and, you know, what was it, the living force, and there was 3 different versions of the fucking force. And I know there was the living force, and don't fry me on what I'm about to say, but the astral force or something like that, you know, having to deal with the stars and the planets in the sky and shit like that, up in outer space, you know, whatever. And then there was another one, I can't remember what it is, but yeah. There were 3 different versions of the Force, and the living one was a part of it, and he's telling her to meditate, and so she's feeling all of those, and he was telling, you know, her to feel the light and the dark and all. It's funny how he's encouraging her to also feel the dark, and then gets pissed off whenever she goes down there.
You know what? It really just pissed me off now that I think about it. Snoke was already dead before Luke died. So, like, what was really the purpose of him dying in that type? I mean, like, I was cool with his death scene, but I wasn't ready for it. Like, it wasn't needed at that point in time.
Nah, dude, Snoke was the only one I gave a fuck about in the movie, other than Luke. I was hoping if Luke was gonna go out, it was gonna be because Snoke was too powerful. That's the only way I wanted to see it.
Peaceful. It was a good idea to go peacefully like that. Like, I would have pictured it in episode 9 or something like that at the end of everything, and he died like that. And I would be cool with that.
How the fuck is this gonna be a trilogy to end the Sky? How is this gonna be a trilogy to end the Skywalker saga if he dies in the second movie? How is it a trilogy if the Skywalkers die in the second movie? No words, huh?
Oh, sorry, it was kind of getting intense there.
Well, I'm asking, how is it a Skywalker trilogy if the Skywalkers die in the second movie?
Well, it's so...
No, Leia's still alive.
She's dead.
Yeah.
CGI, Lee.
CGI. It's just, yeah, that's,
And that ending was bullshit. To be honest with you, the way Kylo is able to freeze people in place, I thought he would have learned that from Luke, and the way that I thought they were going to end Episode 8 was with all them AT-ATs shooting at him. I thought he was going to freeze all the fucking shots in place and redirect them all back at the AT-ATs and save the Resistance by destroying all the AT-ATs with their own shots.
See, that's what I thought was bad. Oh shit, he left. God damn it. Gotta go back to the lobby.
Alright, return. I don't see where it says return to lobby.
Oh. Michael? Michael? Is everyone there?
Hi. Yeah.
Alright, good.
I'm back.
I was like, why'd you leave? We could have just kept on talking about it, about just spectating people.
But no, like I was trying to say, I thought my version of the way they were going to end Episode 8 with The Last Jedi was that since Kylo knows how to freeze shit in place and all that stuff, that he learned it from Luke, and that we were going to see clearly that he learned it from Luke whenever the AT-AT shot at Luke, that he was going to freeze all of...
Go on. Oh, fuck, we're in the loading screen. Michael, see what I sent you on the text thing. It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty funny too at the same time. Oh, dude, I should make a meme of Epic.
I ain't even trying to talk about Epic right now. I'm talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, we were talking about it. Get back, anyway, back to the... where were you at? Luke Skywalker.
We were talking about the ending of The Last Jedi.
Yes. And
am I the only one who thought it was unnecessary to basically see Luke milking a space cow?
I thought it was funny. Like I didn't know. Like, I was like, bro. Yeah, it's support.
I mean, the fucking space cow literally looked at the camera like, yeah. You know what goes on here.
I wonder what happens at night when he's with the cow. Jesus. No, that's what they should have. They should have a skin. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but they should have a Luke Skywalker skin where he has the milk on his face from the cow. That'd be so funny. I'd honestly love that. It would be funny.
And it's not coming from a nipple.
Yeah. Yeah, he had the drink in his hand, in his pocket, so he's just like drinking it.
Yeah. And them little fucking penguin-looking things, that wasn't nothing but marketing.
Yeah, I know that. I know that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was literally nothing but a marketing tactic. Oh, look at these little cute, innocent, little furry fucking, furry things. Let's just, we'll put them in here and there in the movie to make the movie look cute and family friendly, and we'll go out and sell some teddy bear, Star Wars merchandise, and all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, honestly, there was too much humor in the movie, to be honest with you. I know,
it should have been pretty dark to set the tone.
I mean, even in serious moments, like Rey's supposed to be getting her training that she's been wanting and needing for so long. She finally gets there. He's telling her to meditate, and she's supposed to be doing this force push or something like that. She reaches her hand out in a joking manner, and then he smacks her hand, and I'm like, I get it. It's supposed to be a joke, but I mean, we're supposed to be saving the fucking galaxy and shit. Can we take a little moment for seriousness?
Ooh.
Or is that just me?
Wow.
Or is that me just not thinking it through?
No, you're definitely right.
Yeah.
And don't even get me started on the fucking Tico. It goes from saving the galaxy to freeing the animal cruelty shit.
I love how
casino planet.
Even though they're still slaves, they're still slave kids.
Right, fuck the slaves. Yeah, let's save the animals.
Like slaves in there.
We don't need to save those people. They're just people.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds like people in real life too. They'll take a fucking dog off the street before they will a human.
Yeah, I know, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. Shit.
I'm probably very bad for streaming because I just say what's true.
I didn't see it, but people would just be like, there's some people that would agree with you, and then there's some people just be like, really butthurt. They would just get really, really butthurt.
Especially in this fucking new millennial bullshit.
Oh my god, don't even
Don't get me started.
Yeah, don't get us started about that.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to offend.
Oh my god.
I did not mean to hurt your extra sensitive feelings. Watch him, he's gonna be like, alright, we gotta delete the stream.
Yeah, we're deleting this stream right now.
Gotta go! Gotta go now. Triggered.
Dude, they have homemade gliders, that's so sick. But yeah, I'm gonna have to delete this right now because I have to. It's the policy of YouTube and like the offensive people.
It is not.
It is now.
Bullshit.
If it is,
I didn't even say nothing offensive. It was a joke.
Dude, anything can be offensive, even if you joke around, which is so stupid.
I could be talking about Star Wars and it'll be fucking offensive.
No, if you talk about like either like the feminist, like in Star Wars in general.
I didn't say nothing about feminists.
I know, but
I didn't call no names. I didn't call no insults. I said I did not mean to hurt your feelings. I literally apologized.
Michael, get over here now. We gotta leave.
I literally apologized. There's nothing to delete.
Yeah.
I mean, we're supposed to be all forgiving these days. What's going on, man?
I don't know, man. It's
some
man.
Millennium Falcon gameplay.
I am one hell of a pilot. You know that. You know that for sure. I am one hell of a pilot. Flyboy. I forgot what she said in The Last Jedi. Haldo. Yeah, that's her name.
About who?
Poe Dameron, when she's like talking to him. Still saying like, I know who you are. You're one of those flyboys or whatever. Those cocky flyboys or something.
I mean, to be honest with you, I can't even say everything I want to say about Last Jedi without offending somebody.
That's I think that's every person. It's like I can't say any. I would like to say it, but I know people will get offended by it, which is so. Nowadays, like now you just went on. Like I just have a lot of shit to say about nowadays because I just feel like it's just stupid. Like
me,
really?
I ain't never gonna silence my voice. I ain't never gonna silence anything I feel. Fuck everybody who don't like what I gotta say.
It's like
That's
okay.
how I feel.
Let's go. Let's go off the topic of Star Wars for a minute. You've heard about this GameStop thing, right? You've heard about.
Oh, you're talking about that transsexual dude?
Yeah.
I mean, damn it. See, I'm already fucking up.
Yeah, the transgender guy. Just getting pissed
I saw
off.
a video once, about 2 weeks ago, that apparently a guy can have a baby in 2019.
What?
It doesn't mean he's a woman. It doesn't mean he's a woman. I can give you a real test. If you really think these transsexual guys are women, why won't you?
Oh, no, I don't. I just think it's so ridiculous how far we've gone.
Hold on. I got a dare. Alright, I got a true dare for any transsexual.
Alright.
Try to date a lesbian and see what happens. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. That I will pay a motherfucker $1,000 if they can get fucked by a lesbian.
That I highly doubt that would.
If they will actually get into a legit, real relationship with a lesbian. But you know what? That's also a thing going on these days, right now, actually, because the transsexual quotation women are being denied by lesbians right now, and they're like, well, why won't you date me? Because I'm a woman. And the lesbians, they're staying quiet because they're a part of the LGBTQ ABCDEFG shit. You know.
That's like the first time I've ever heard anyone say like the whole alphabet. That's like pretty funny. To me, that's funny.
Add the whole fucking alphabet in it. They seem to be adding the whole alphabet as they go along. But anyway,
yeah,
they're making a fuss about that because lesbians won't say why they won't date a transsexual woman. Quotation woman.
Oh, woman.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. Because they won't. So, yeah, they can get offended all they want. I mean, honestly, today there's... today, to be honest with you, what isn't sexist? What isn't racist? What isn't offensive? What... Today, you could just stare at somebody too long and you'll be labeled. And I'm not joking.
Yeah,
There's people
it's
actually
sad.
getting offended by being stared at too long.
Oh, maybe I should stop staring at the girl that I like in the classroom then, or else she'll file a claim. Just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. I kid.
Mm-hmm.
But it's yeah, it's pretty funny.
See, me, I was born with a spine and a backbone, and you know, thick skin, not because I'm fat, but you know, but nah, I'm not sensitive. You know, somebody could call me white boy, honky, cracker, bird shit, whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't give a fuck. I don't get offended over dumb shit. You know, all you're doing is stating what the fuck I am.
Michael.
You know, I don't care. But today, man,
Michael.
there is some things I will not say because you probably would have to delete your stream.
Oh, trust me. There's a lot of stuff that we said that we deleted on our stream.
Yeah.
Basically me. Just me in general.
Yeah.
I hate censorship. I really do.
I do too. I hate it so much.
I say what you gotta say and fuck who don't like it. If they don't like it, they ain't gotta watch. That's how I see it.
Basically, yeah.
That's how I am on my channel. I don't hold nothing back. I don't hide nothing.
Yeah, trust you. Yeah, you don't. But I'm trying to get back to the GameStop thing. But so what happened was the transgender, I guess woman or man. Let's just say woman, so we don't get.
Wouldn't want nobody to cry.
Yeah. So the transgender woman, got called like literally a sir, like a sir, like because the guy was just saying like all this stuff, and he just said sir on I guess on accident, and then he just flipped his shit. I was like,
real question, did that transsexual look like a woman? To be honest,
that's what I'm saying. It's not like I would have mistaken him for.
May have been dressed up.
Like
Motherfucker may have been dressed up like one, but he damn sure didn't look like one. That motherfucker looked like goddamn Arnold Schwarzenegger with a wig.
Arnold Schwarzenegger if he was blonde, like if he had blonde hair, like long blonde hair.
Like what? You think if you go and you think all you have to do is throw a mop on your head and it makes you a woman?
Basically nowadays, yeah, that's how it goes.
Right. Nah, motherfucker. If you're going to pretend to be a woman or to imitate a woman and how she looks, you have to look how a fucking woman looks. You actually have to you have to look the part as much as you are going to play the part.
Target locked. There's one over here by the llama.
But still, it's just like really. Well, the thing is, I can't see him.
Red 5, I'm getting hit.
He came from behind.
So we agree that this motherfucker did not look like a woman. So tell me, did it sound like a woman?
No. We know goddamn well that guy did not sound. Oh shit!
That bitch damn near sounded like Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, hey, Mikey, what's going on? Right. Oh my god, Am I hitting you?
That bitch had the body of Arnold Schwarzenegger with the voice of Sylvester Stallone. I'm sorry, but there ain't nothing attractive about that.
Ooh.
And if this bitch did not get the surgery, I'm sorry, you are not legally transsexual. I mean, think about this. I really gotta ask this question now that we're on this. Alright. Motherfucker thinks she's a woman. If you were a woman, you would not have to get a fucking surgery to turn yourself into something that looks like a woman. Why do you require surgery for something you are? Why you gotta get plastic? Why you gotta get implant? Why do you have to chop something off of your body to look like something you're not?
Because it makes them, I guess, feel. I mean,
if they really want to go into the fucking statistics, there's more suicide rates going on due to that of people who regretted it. I watched this in a documentary.
All right.
There's a lot of people that are going suicidal and all of that because they regretted their choice of going transsexual. Because now they're not accepted by neither side.
Yeah.
So they can't go back. They didn't cut what was essential off. They can't reproduce. So yeah, there's a lot of people committing suicide today over that.
Wow, that's just.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, it's how they're being treated, motherfucker. You were being treated bad long before that happened. And I'm sorry, like I said, all these damn thin-skinned motherfuckers crying over baby shit today. Like, really. You know, I'm here looking at it like somebody says something offensive. Oh, fucking well, we've been dealing with this shit for a long fucking time. Ain't shit changed then, ain't shit changed now. It's just everybody's more hypersensitive about the shit these days.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
That, you know, just because somebody says or does something that you don't like doesn't mean that you're right. It just means you need to grow the fuck up and get over it.
Yes. Just. It is.
I mean, I got my ass whooped as a kid for doing shit that was wrong. Does it mean I should be able to say that I was oppressed because of it? No. I got punished for doing stupid shit. Plain and simple. Today, parents can't even hit their kids.
That's okay.
Honestly,
that's something. That is actually something. It's just really, like, it's so stupid how you can't do that now. Cause it's honestly,
yeah,
it's like
I
all
agree.
these.
I mean, I still think kids should be able to get their not physically beat with their fists to their black and blue bruised and bleeding, but discipline. Yes, today a lot of kids could use a good ass whooping. I ain't gonna bullshit. Today
Honestly,
a lot of kids really could use their ass whoop.
I'd be like I'd just be like in like just a store or something, and you just hear a kid yelling, and he's like not even a baby. He's like what, like 11 or 12 years old. And you're like, really, bro? And the parents just do nothing. They just walk around like, oh, just be quiet.
Oh, no.
I'm like,
I've seen more than that. There was this one kid. I was going to Wally World. You know, I'm walking there because I was trying to get some Microsoft points or some shit. You know, and so I went in there. There was this one kid. He was like, his mom was telling him to do something. He was like, "Fuck you and you fucking bitch," and I was like, "Oh my god, you're lucky you ain't my child." I would, boy, when we got home.
Dude, I wouldn't do it. Like, I would do it right now. I would do it like while in front of, like, I wouldn't care. Like, if you talk back to your mom, that's fucking dumb,
cops
dude.
come up to me and talk about, oh, we'll take your kid away. I'm like, motherfucker, you think you can do a better job with this spoiled ass kid thanks to the law system today? Take this motherfucker then. Let's see you deal with the shit.
Like,
because you know damn well the damn police, they beat the shit out of their kids. And that's to be 100% honest. These motherfuckers beat the shit out of their kids, and they do it because they know they can get away with it. All they get is a slap on the wrist, and they might lose their job. That's it. That's all.
damn.
I mean, like I said, I don't care how the shit sounds. There's so much dumb shit going on today. I mean, all I hear, I watch the news. All I hear is dumb shit every day to the point I don't even like watching the news no more.
Same. I just, there's a lot of stupid shit, honestly.
You know, all this. I mean, I want to say it, but god damn it, man, I hate censorship. I can't wait until I stream.
Okay, alright.
I can't wait until I stream so I can speak freely. You know, I like my First Amendment.
You know, you could say it if you want to. You could just I don't know, do something, but you know, it's your choice. But just nowadays.
I know you're trying to keep it, you know, you're trying to keep it out of all the drama, trying to keep it out of all of that shit. You're trying to, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, you can't jump on a touchy subject and expect somebody not to get offended.
But that's how it goes.
Yeah, literally. So.
Not to be the bear. Oh, yeah, keep going.
What's up?
I was about to say, not to be the bearer of bad news, but I have to wake up and do something. Well, I have to wake up early in the morning and go to school. So it's getting.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream here. And this has been a most conversation. I mean, the best conversation in a podcast that I've probably had in a while. So we are gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure to subscribe to Mr. Wage's channel. And if you don't, it doesn't matter because it's your choice. Yeah, you can subscribe, unsubscribe, comment, like. I don't like. You can't. Hell, you can fucking dislike my video for all I care. But come on, I don't have that much subscribers. So see you later. Hope you have a good day, and we'll see you in the next one.